Hey guys, welcome back to the new video, and today I'll show you how you can create this stunning animation in the After Effects. So guys, we are already in, and first of all we need to create this cube, and we will start to draw it with the rectangle tool. We need to create perfect square, so it will be something like this. I'm pressing shift to make it perfect. So we have such square. And guys, basically I use this plugin, it named Motion Tool plugin. It's absolutely for free, and I'm using it for setting the anchor point from one side to another, and it will be very helpful in our situation today. But guys, it's not necessary. You can also use your anchor point. I highly recommend to choose snapping here. So you just, as you can see, it cannot be linked with the square, but when I use snapping, it connects to the edges. So guys, let's choose the gradients for our cube. I'll show you what personally I use here in this animation. I like this color, so black, blue, and I guess white at the end. So it will be something like this. Maybe here we will have maybe something like this. So guys, we have our square filled gradient, and I also want to remove the stroke. I guess it's not necessary. Guys, we need to create now the square, so I'm using this button to make it in 3D. So guys, why I said I use Motion Tool plugin, so I need to press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and then I need to set anchor point to the right side, the left, top and bottom. You will see it now. So I'm pressing R on my keyboard and using the rotation. So -90, then Ctrl D, and the same with shape layer number 3, but from another side, +90, then Ctrl D to the bottom, rotation, X rotation, -90, then Ctrl D, anchor point to the top, R, X rotation, and +90. So guys, if you have a look, we have something like this. It looks cool, but we also need to make one side from the back, and we will definitely duplicate just shape layer number 1, press P for position. I will rotating, and I will just make it something like this. I think probably it is perfect, so I like it. So guys, also if you have the problem with your orientation, so for example you cannot reset it to the start point, you just need to open the view, and here we just need to reset default camera, and here we are, it's on the start. So guys, we need to pre-compose all these layers. I'm moving all attributes into new composition. It will be cube number 1. So we have our cube number 1. I'm opening this pre-composed composition, and then guys, we need to click here, it's a region of interest. We need to select this region. It will be something like this, and on our composition we need to crop composition to region of interest. So now we have something like this. Here we need to choose 3D and rasterize it, because if we will not rasterize it, we will have something like this. So use this button as well. So as you can see, Now it appears and it looks cool. I need to reset all options, and here we have our first cube. Then guys, we need to duplicate the remains, but I guess I need to scale down it a bit, maybe to 76, something like this. So guys, I need to duplicate cube number 1 and move it to the side, so it stays the next of the cube number 1, but we need to make it like another composition. So for example, if we will add here our any text, we can see that we have this text on both of these cubes. And to remove it, we need here to use Ctrl D, rename it. So we will rename it cube number 2, yes. And then we need to drag it pressing Alt. So I'm pressed Alt and I'm moving it to the cube number 2 here. So bam, and this is cube number 2. And if you will make some changes exactly on this cube, for example, we have anything, so it changes only on this cube, as you can see. So this is the way how you can use some additional maybe changings for your composition. So guys, the next step, we need to duplicate it 4 times or 3 times, but unfortunately we have, it is too big, I guess, and I need to scale it down, all these shapes, maybe to 70, maybe even less, 65 maybe. Let it be something like this. So guys, the next step, we need to write the text on our cubes. So here I will have R. As you can see, it's also in 3D, and I will link it to my cube number 1. So cube number 1, and if I will rotate my cube number 1, we can see that it's rotating with this ladder and it looks cool. The same way we need to do with another I. So I and cube number 2. So we have something like this. Okay guys, we will play with the rotation and position. So I'm moving to the second, and here we will use the keyframes for our cubes. I guess all cubes. We need to select all cubes. So here I'm choosing the rotation position, and guys, about the 3rd second, I guess, we will change the position and rotation for the cube number 3 and cube number 4. Here we just need to make rotation like this, I guess, and the position something like this, maybe like this, yeah. And the same way we need to do it with our K. We have our cubes that rotated, and we need also to create two additional letters. So it would be C, and press P, make it in 3D as well, and we need to change the position of it, I guess, because we have it on the background. So yeah, we need to be it somewhere here, and we will attach it to the cube number 3. So as you can see, linked. And guys, when our cube will rotate, so we have this, yeah, and it looks very good as for me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So guys, the next step, we need to do the same with our H. So I need to find it, make it 3D as well, and also change that position, and I'm pasting it somewhere here, then it looks like this. So guys, but as we can see, we have some problems with our... Oh, I know, because I didn't use the animation for our rotation, so there are no keyframes. These keyframes should be there, but here it's just 0. Yeah, now it looks better. Guys, I need to use easy ease for all of these keyframes. I'm pressing F9, so you should do it as well, and it will have more smooth animation for it. Let's have a look. Okay, but I guess I want it to be a bit faster, so I need here to make some adjustments. So we will make it something like this. If you cannot edit it here in your graph editor, here you just need to click on edit speed graph. So guys, we have perfect animation. I think it's probably maybe even better than my original. I don't know, but I like it so much. So guys, we've done the main task for this animation, and now we can just chill and make some design adjustments maybe, and I will also add their fireflies, as you could see on my preview, so at the beginning. Yeah, so let's guys, I even think probably we can make it like a recompose and make a new composition for it. Let's make the background for it. I will use another gradients. I guess it would be like this. So we have something like this here, and the same will be on the top. But guys, here's one thing I want to add. It would be a mask. Now I'll show you how I'm making the additional colors for it. So it's the mask only for this part. Here I'm going to effect controls of shape layer, and then I need to use generate and fill here. And guys, as you can see, we have our fill, and I'd like it to be blue one. We will adjust it. If you don't like it, we will later adjust. So guys, here we need to open the effects, fill and composing options. Here we need to use this button plus, and we are going to the max next. Here we need to increase the mask feather. Okay, now it looks like this. Also guys, we can even make the additional color. It's making in the same way. So by the way guys, as I said, it's a very cool feature. When I saw it the first time, I was really happy because it's so useful for me, and you will have a lot of situations where you will be able to use it. So the next guys, the same with fill number 2, composing option, mask number 2, and on the mask number 2 we need to increase the feather, and it will have something like this. Guys, we will make it on the bottom, so it's our bottom part. It will be something like this, but I guess we need to make it even more, something like this. Let it be something like this. Okay. And guys, we can duplicate it and transform it. So flip vertical. Oh my god. Yeah. So guys, I just flipped it vertical, as you could see. So guys, we have something like this. As you can see, it looks okay, but it's still not very beautiful and very stunning, so I just want to add some shadows, so I'm using drop shadow. Here we will need to increase the distance a bit. I think probably we need to change maybe the angle, but I'm not sure. Maybe something like this. Yeah, it will be more realistic, so now it looks better. The next step, guys, I just want to make these fireflies, what you could see on my preview. So we need to create the solid color white. It's important. So guys, here I need to make it like this, just to fill all this composition. Only the top of this composition, I mean. So we will paste it on the background, I guess, and here, guys, we need to find effect CC ball action. It named CC ball action. We need to apply here and increase the scatter to the maximum. The next we need to decrease the ball size, and it will be something like this, but maybe even less, I don't know. And guys, also I would add here the glow. I don't know, guys, if you have the deep glow it will be a bit better, but I'll show you how I will make it with the regular one. So I just will press Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D. The main thing, guys, with the regular glow, we need to make more adjustments with it to make ball intensity. So just because the deep glow works much better, but as we can see, it also looks cool. So when it will like fly, so we just need to use the keyframes from the start to the end of our composition and change only these properties. So we will see this perfect animation. I like it so much. And guys, the same way you can just use the deep glow. There is much more easier, but if you are a beginner, you, I guess, you don't have the deep glow, so you just use the regular one. But I would rather use deep glow in my situation if I have it. But as for me, it looks very beautiful as well. Also, guys, you could see on my animation the moon, and it's just PNG. So I have PNG for the moon. I'm not sure I need to use it like a 3D. I just need to scale it down and move it somewhere here, I guess. So guys, it's nothing too hard. You just need to find the moon PNG. Basically I use the FreePix website, but there's a lot of websites where you can find it. So I need to pre-compose it. So I duplicated it and I will pre-compose one of the moons, just because it will be our I'm sorry, it will be our background, and I will use the glow for it. I want to increase the radius for it and reduce the glow threshold, so it will be something like this. And I will also increase but guys, I think probably we need to maybe here we will decrease the glow, something like this, maybe, yeah. So also, guys, on the first moon, as we can see here, yeah, it's our background moon, but it's our front. So for the front moon, we can also use the layer styles, and here we will add the inner glow. So by the way, I didn't use it in my first animation, but I guess I should to use it, so it looks more realistic and I really like it. So okay, we will animate our moon here. So I'm just gonna add here some hue and saturation on the front of moon, and I guess here, maybe here, I just want to select the keyframe for the channel range, and I will move it a bit earlier, yeah, and I will set the master lightness to the -75, something like this. And also we need to reduce our glow, so we have here our inner glow, yeah, and the opacity we will decrease it to 0. The same way we need to we need to do with our background moon. So guys, if you have just only DeepGlow, it will be much more easier, but even you can just use the opacity keyframe, it will be much more easier, and we will just do like this. For your start of animation, it will look like this. I really like it. I don't know what you think, let me know in the comments, but as for me it looks very beautiful. Maybe also you want to use the rotation for it. It will be just like a little rotation to add some movements to our composition. So guys, you can do it in any way you want it to be. Okay, we have our moon, we have our cubes that rotates. You can guys make it to move from the bottom to the top, as you can see I did it, and also you can make it from the top to bottom, but I don't know, as for me it looks also good. Okay guys, what's the next? It almost the end of our animation. I want to add here some atmosphere. It will be atmospheric wind, so I just need to use the stroke for it, and I will draw it something like this. Maybe it will looks a bit rough, I don't know, but guys, it's not very important, because when it will be animated, it will be looks cool. So as you can see, it's not in ideal way, yeah, but anyway it will be cool as well. I need to increase the stroke because here only 1 pixels, so maybe it will be something like this. Here we need to open the shape layer number 3. So here we have our stroke 1. We need to make the round joint. We need to make the round cap. Here we need to find the dashes. We will have the start length and the end length increase. Yeah, increase it. And guys, if you want to animate it, we need to add here the dream pass. We need to use the keyframes for our start and our end of position. So it will be 100, and I guess here as well. So guys, as we can see, it looks something like this. Here it is, yeah guys, if you have this rough edge, you just need to press Alt here, and as you can see, I have this another icon of my mouse. I just need to click on it and it will be something like this. Don't forget to use the pen tool for it. Yeah, so now it looks amazing as for me. Maybe this animation is even better than my previous one that I showed on the preview. So guys, I also like to add the repeater, and here I will find the transform and I will make the position a bit on the bottom. Also, I'd like to decrease the start opacity, I guess, but I'm not sure. Maybe the start opacity is okay, but the end opacity is maybe to 6, or I don't know. You can adjust it by yourself, you can play with it and find the best way how you can do it. You can add more copies, but I guess the 3 copies is ideal for this animation. So we will have something like this. As for me, guys, it looks very beautiful and cool. I'd like to make it faster, I guess. I will use also F9 for it, and I moved my keyframes a bit earlier on our timeline because I wanted it to be faster. So now it looks like this. So guys, now I'd like to add here some glow. I will use DeepGlow, but you can use the regular one. You already know how to do it, as we did it with the moon and with our like fireflies or like stars. I don't know what it looks cool as for me anyway. Okay, I'd like to decrease this, and here I will also decrease the exposure, and we will have something like this. And guys, okay, as you can see, I have some problems with my After Effects. It's just crashed and I forgot to save it. Yeah, I forgot to save it, and this is one more lesson for you. Don't forget to save your animations, because there are several times as I work in After Effects about 3-4 hours making some compositions here, and my compositions just were crashed and I just lost without any opportunity to restore it. So just save your animations, okay? And guys, I'm really happy that I showed you all the main principles, and now you will be able to create the same composition as mine. I just showed you how to make the cubes, wind, fireflies, the moon. You now will be able to create the same. Also, you can make it even better because you can make some more, add here some more keyframes, I guess, with the rotation position. Maybe you will make it looks a bit better, I don't know. Also guys, if you will do it, don't forget to send me your work. I will be really happy if you will share with me it. By the way guys, I've created the Discord, so now we will be able to communicate with each other. So here I have the announcements for the future videos maybe, and maybe something more. Also we will have here the chat. As you can see, we already have here 5 peoples with me, and guys, I'm really looking forward to you, and you're welcome. If you have some questions, or I don't know, here you can also share with your animations. We will discuss it, maybe you will get some advice. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your support. I have a lot of comments from you, a lot of messages in my direct in Instagram. So thank you so much guys, we'll see you soon. I'll make one more video for you, one more tutorial, and I will try to make the value for you as well. So thank you so much guys, we'll see you soon, goodbye.